Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
We got a big group on the channel today.
Whew.
We got Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
We've done one song by them,
Yes.
November Rain, which was a great experience. And if you guys haven't seen that video, it was our first time listen, and it was fantastic.
It was really cool.
Yeah, I got some great exposure to Guns N' Roses for the first time. So this will be our second track from them, Welcome to the Jungle. This is a recommendation from you guys. I think I might know, just there's some of the songs that we've done here on the channel where I know like a hook or something
Yeah.
that's played at like an event that you go
Or like a
to, or in a
sporting
movie
event,
or something
yeah.
like that, where it's just a really popular song and you know that sample. So Welcome to the Jungle, like I feel like I've heard that Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah.
But I don't know the song, right? I've
Yeah,
never
yeah.
actually sat down and listened to
it,
the song.
or any of like the actual
Meaning
lyrics.
of it
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So so this will be a first time listen. I'm pretty sure I won't recognize it. So be cool to be taking the instrumentation. Like we've done some other stuff that when I have listened to it, I've been so much more appreciative of the
I
actual
know.
song and understanding.
And the talent that it takes to
Yeah.
put that together, like.
And the understanding why maybe it's looked upon as a classic in history, right? So maybe we'll get that vibe, maybe not. There's some stuff that we don't like that people have suggested, but most of the time, 95%
Can't
of
love
the time,
everything, right?
yeah,
But
95% of the time,
I was gonna say most of it we have.
it's been great. All your suggestions in those
Yeah.
comments, not
Thanks,
all. I
guys.
said I'm lying because I said 95%, but 95% of the comments that you guys leave us have been great help. So
And everything pretty much we've picked on the channel has pretty much been from a recommendation.
Yeah. I mean, there's been a few. I think I've kind of been able to sift through and find some good ones, and but for the most part, it's been you guys with the support on the channel. So we really are
Thank you.
grateful for that. Thank you for all the subscriptions as well, guys. This channel's blown up way faster than we thought was going to be possible.
Yeah.
But with that said, let's cut the chit chat and get into some "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got everything you want. How do we know the names? We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we got your disease in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. What we bring to you? Knees. I wanna watch you bleed. Welcome to the jungle. We take it day by day. If you wanna joke, gonna bleed, but it's the price you pay. And you're a very sexy girl. It's very hard to please. You can taste the bright lights, but you won't get them for free. In the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Feel my serpentine. I wanna hear you scream. Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here every day. You learn to live like an animal in the jungle where we play. If you gotta hunger for what you see, you'll take it eventually. You can have anything you want, but you better not take it from me. In the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. What we bring it to you? Knees. I'm gonna watch you bleed.
This is so unique and so creative. It's great. His vocal in particular. It's obviously, he's got his own style that he brings on the mic. But I love these like little ad libs that he's throwing in to
Yeah.
add a little bit of like pizzazz and fire to the way he's
Yeah.
getting in with the vocal
delivery,
and the
for
lyrics
sure.
and stuff, and like just adding a whole different layer to the song with that. And I feel like that's probably unique to his style as well. I feel like the lyrics are a little bit confusing because like it sounds like he's sexualizing some of those lyrics, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it almost feels like he's talking about like the crazy lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what some of the lyrics. So it's hard to pinpoint specifically the aura of the song. You know, like I said, some of the stuff it sounds like he's talking about a female at the same time. You know, regardless of that, the song itself, the guitar, it's very cool. The guitar riff that it's adding in like so much energy to this song. Like it's just very high energy guitar playing. But I like how his voice is not overpowering. It just sits in really well with that guitar. Like the raspiness is just enough to give this like rocky feel.
I like the raspiness of it.
Yeah, give this the rocky feel with this energy, but not too much where you're like overpowered by it. It's still like a
it's like a
I don't want to
perfect
say
blend
it's
almost.
a nice song, but like you said, it's it's blended very well.
Yeah, no, and like I think that at least from what I got from the lyrics is that similar to what you said, he's talking about a lifestyle or whatever, but I think he's like some of the pieces I picked out were that like we can get you whatever you want, like as long as you have the money, and like you can take whatever you want as long as it's not taken away from me, and like the girls are very hard to please because everybody's like so high maintenance and like getting what they want and like that kind of thing. So I don't know if he's talking about like the rock and roll lifestyle or maybe like sense. Hollywood or the industry, right? But yeah,
I just do love, like I said, his performance aspect that he's adding himself as like the hair. That's definitely part of the whole thing. Just that there, you know, he could have just said those lyrics just normally. Yeah. But, you know, he added like his own little fire to it. I like that.
I'm gonna watch you bleed.
Yeah, I feel like with some of the visuals too, I was paying more attention to the visuals in the second half, and I feel like also like, you know, when people refer to the city as like the concrete jungle, like with all the visuals of like the police and people getting riled up, and then also like them being in like that house with this looked like they were doing some drugs, hanging out with some girls. I feel like they're maybe talking about like city kind of Hollywood life or something.
Yeah, well, I think the lifestyle is definitely what it's kind of catering to, because I think even this, I think actually this song has a lot of layers, because as we started to listen to it in the back half there, I think they built, because they said down, 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 right? And like kind of like when you get down, right, and then you take some drugs or something like that, and then they get into this high, and then they got into that guitar solo right after that, and
true.
like everything was just popping off at that point.
Yeah.
All the instrumentation let his vocal drift out for a second, just focus on all this stuff, and then at the end, kind of like, because when you come down from drugs, you get sometimes into like this state of like anxiety or you know,
like
the come down, like they
depression,
say,
yeah.
right? So I feel like that's when they had like him, the person, you know, being in a straitjacket,
Yeah, and the
and that
assailant.
anxiety, and like that's like the next phase. So you have this like down high anxiety, right? And then you know he comes back in with his vocal, and then he's like,
Yeah.
"Welcome to the jungle. Like
Yeah.
this is the way the life is."
Yeah, like
of-
that cycle.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
like that was very cool though, because they added so much instrumentation as well, and you know I think when because remember I said the sexualization kind of some of his vocals. I think it was more the seduction that he was bringing along
Yeah, fair.
of the seduction of the lifestyle.
Yeah,
So
that makes
welcome
sense.
to this seductive, welcome to this
Yeah, it's
jungle,
gonna, like, pull
this
you
seductive
in.
lifestyle that you know you get drawn into.
Yeah.
But now, like, look what's gonna happen to
Yeah.
you. This
You're stuck
anxiety.
here.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so a great song. I think like. You know,
That's
obviously
cool.
the music side of it was great, and
Oh,
his
yeah.
vocal, and like I said,
And
all
the
this,
video was really cool too.
yeah, all that aspect of performance that he had in, but then the video was cool too. So maybe I'm way off on that. Maybe we're both, you
Yeah.
know, nowhere near what it actually meant, but that's what kind of
We took
the
from
vibe
it.
I get now that we know a lot more rock and roll songs as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And like the guitar solos and kind of how, because I think we got some of that listening to when we first listened to Metallica,
Yeah.
right? People educated us in the comments and were saying like a lot of their songs have deeper meaning, and then we got into Iron Maiden
Yeah.
and realized how much their deeper meanings
Yeah,
had.
like there's more
And-
than just kind of surface level.
Yeah, so that's why maybe I'm looking for these things a bit more.
Yeah,
and
that
maybe
makes
it's
sense.
absolutely nothing. But I think there's a
talking
lot.
about a real jungle.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to this song. I think like you know,
Yeah.
even the November Rain one that we did, right? There was so much to that. I feel
Yeah,
like so.
100%.
That's why I'm looking for this stuff, and I feel like. You know, this composition of this song probably captured a lot of stuff in line with the music as well. So
Yeah.
it's a great song. I really enjoyed it too.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It was awesome.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. If you did, hit that like button for us. Leave us a comment. Subscribe. Come alongside us with well, come alongside for the journey that we're on by subscribing. And come back soon and check out our next video, guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Take care.